Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Faith, Love, and Coffee. It is just me again. I do not have my sister with me as she is sick today, and we certainly send her good vibes and hope that she feels well. And Jeanette, well, she may hop on later, but for now, it is just me. Now, last week we did talk about going back to school, which that was a little crazy with Jimmy going in and out, and Janetta not able to make it, and I was on my own for a little bit, and today I'm on my own for a little bit too. And we don't have like a topic that I want to talk about today, but I do read the Bible app, and today's verse was something that I really wanted to talk about, even just for a few minutes, because we're not going to be on. I'm not going to be on here very long. So the verse of the day is Second Peter 1, verse 3, and this is from the NIV. And it says that his divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life through our knowledge of him who called us by his own glory and goodness. Y'all. So this really spoke to me today because I've been struggling. Oh, I've been struggling this year. As a mother, as a wife, I don't feel very motherly and I don't feel very wifey. I mean, have you guys ever felt like you're not fulfilling the role that God has put into your life? And these are a couple of roles, of course, that I play. And I can't say play, but this is part of my life. This is who I am. I am Ariana's mother. I am Matt's wife. And again, that goes with some of the labels we were talking about later, but these are good labels. These are good labels that were intended, for us as wife and parents, or as, spouses, parents, however you want to look at that. But I've been struggling this year, and I think I know why, because last year I had made it my mission to read the Bible from Genesis all the way through Revelation. And I did that. And every day that I was in it, every day that I was in the Bible, learning something new. And I swear, if I go through it again and again and again, I'll probably find something new in, maybe another interpretation that I could possibly learn again through those scriptures. But I haven't been doing that this year. I said, okay, we'll just go ahead and do a regular devotional and see if that'll set me on track for this year. And y'all, I've totally lost my way. Yeah, I totally jumped off the bandwagon. And there's sometimes when I've done that, but then I've realized, gosh almighty, I feel so off. My marriage is not going as great as I want it to. Parenting, like I've been really struggling with parenting. And, being a, a good role model, good mother to my child. A role model, yes, not as much as I've never been one of those really cuddly, come here, let me give you a hug. I'm not a very huggy person. Touch is not my love language. And maybe it should be. But have you guys ever struggled with something like that? I mean, I know that I felt like I was a better person last year. I felt like I was more into touch and more into being loving and caring and all those feels and everything. And this year is I've just not been there. I've just not been there very much. So have you guys ever felt like that? I mean, please drop your comments, or if you're watching or listening or anything, that. And how do you get through it? I mean, I know I need to get back into scripture. And I started back up this week and started going with plans and things like that. And I just am, I'm struggling. And I know I need to get back into his word, because I know that I am loved. I know that through him I'm redeemed. And I know that there's more for me that he is probably telling me, and I'm just not listening. And I know prayer is a big part of that. And it's just, I'm struggling right now. I really am struggling. And it's not that my faith has wavered or anything else. Like, I love my Lord. Oh my gosh, I love my Lord. Um, but I just feel like things are imploding. And I just wanted to come out and talk about it, be real with you guys, because listen, these things have been weighing heavily on my mind. And yes, I started a new job, and yes, I love it. It's absolutely wonderful. I have the extra time because I have a work life balance right now that I haven't had in 3 years. And it's almost like, what do I do with it now? My house still needs to get put together. As you can see, there's still nothing back on my walls. I can't actually find the box that my stuff is in, but I am trying to find it. My kid is sick right now, so she is downstairs and living off of water and popsicles, and because her throat is very inflamed. But how do you guys get through this kind of struggle? I know that praying is a wonderful thing to do. And yes, I've prayed a lot, but I just can't get right. And I was just not sure if it's me, my hormones, my menopause, I just don't know. I mean, this is just, I'm being honest, open, raw with you guys. I just feel like sometimes I get lost. And that verse today has really woken me up, because that is something I really needed to hear, because maybe I need to, I do need to spend more time with God, because last year I was all over it. I mean, I was just like, wow. And when I tell you that the Bible is the most intriguing literature I have ever read, I can't describe it. I mean, if you're looking at, what do you say? A thriller, romance, a whodunit. It's all in there, y'all. It is all in the Bible. When I read this, and maybe I was looking at it, how do you say, like, um, superficially, just on the surface, right? And then I think that's how I just realized, like, oh my gosh, and maybe I took it too literal, and it's not meant for that. So, but I know that I could probably delve into it. And there was what was it? It is a great app to follow in the Bible app, but it's called the Bible Recap. Ah, there it is, Bible Recap. And after every single day that you've read, the narrator, or the person who actually put this together, because she did it chronologically, she would give her thoughts and her, like, she would delve more into it. So, because when I was looking at it and I was reading through it, I was like, okay, this was my take, but she shed a whole different light on it. And I did not listen to her every day, and maybe I should have, because then maybe it would have been, more in depth. But anyway, I'm really seriously thinking about doing that again, because I felt a little more whole last year. So maybe that's what, I need to get into the word, get into, reading back more, rather than just being lazy about it. To be honest, that's my opinion of myself. No, that's, that's just me. But man, yeah, so I am interested in hearing your story. What and how? Are you going through anything like this? Are you struggling with, being a mom or a wife or a friend, or, anything at this point in time? Because I know that I am struggling. I am struggling. I would love to have someone else's take on what's happening in their life or what may be happening in mine, actually. So it is hard. And again, kind of hard to be without my girls today, but I just wanted to bring that up because I think a lot of us lose our way, and I feel like I've lost my way. I feel, I almost feel like somebody needs to come in and say, "Hey, Trish, you know what? This is what you need to do from here to here to here to here." And I don't know. Maybe it's just making decisions all the time. Maybe it's, getting off of work and just sitting down and doing nothing. And I know I need to be doing so much more. Um, I don't know. I just, I feel like I'm just at a standstill and I need encouragement. I need encouragement. Could y'all encourage me, please? Could y'all just send me like some love or just good juju? I know it's a hard thing to say, but I mean, I feel like I just need that encouragement, and I feel like our audience, would be there to do that. I love doing this every time I'm on here, and I love the fact that Jamie does all of our everyday postings on Faith, Love, and Coffee, and Jeanette is just so amazing, just being herself and just giving her take also, and I really miss them right now. But again, life, right? Life takes over sometimes, and sometimes it's not. We're not able to do the things that we're meant to do on the time that we're supposed to do it. So, guys, thank you just so much for just being here with me for just a few minutes. I mean, I didn't want to not be on here because this is my commitment not only to you but to myself, because I love, love, love doing this. And I know that I am loved by Heavenly Father, and I am in love with Jesus, and maybe I need to go watch a few episodes of The Chosen and get me back on track. But I am on here and just looking at all these wonderful verses and everything through the Bible app. And I love this thing because it gets me on track. And right now, actually, I'm reading a plan about, what is it called? Unexpected 5 Women in the Lineage of Jesus. And that it's really powerful about these women who are part of the lineage of Jesus. So, and these women had to do what they had to do to survive and fulfill what they needed to do, so that way they could continue the lineage, or to bring about the lineage where Christ came from. So, but it's very powerful, and I should take heart and probably listen to, or I can't say listen because I read, but actually just delve more into that. But thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate all of you. If you have any comments, questions, anything, please just drop in, share, comment. If there's anybody who you think that could, or maybe going through the same thing and they want to chime in, by all means, invite them and, come in and listen and come in and be part of this group. We love you, and we want you to know that you're not alone. I know I'm not alone, but I'm just struggling, y'all. But next week, hopefully, we will have a brand new, hopefully Jeanette and Jamie will be able to join me, and we will be able to bring some great conversation for you and some great topics. And listen, hey, if you have a topic you really want to delve into, or we really want to talk about, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to be a guest on our show, by all means, let's get together. Tell me, and, put your information in the comments, and then I can get in touch with you. Or if you want to come on to Faith, Love, and Coffee and just leave a comment, we certainly can take that and run with it and call you back, and we see what you want to talk about on air. But yes, this is what we're here for, and I'm just looking forward to more of these with you guys. All right, because I know you guys, I love the closings that I have for this, for my podcast, because it's just something that, well, as soon as I heard it and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, this is it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys to the rest of your day. And I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So remember to keep faith, spread love, and savor every sip of life. Until the next time, take care and keep brewing positivity. We'll see you guys later. Bye now.